Derby in Sydney, Starcraft. You must be very proud of him.
Yes, he's been a very good horse up here. Well, not only up here, but down there too, Matt, as you point out. And, well, the preparation he had probably says a lot more for it.
All ready to go. Lights go on. Ready to go, and they're racing, and on the list from the inside was the first to come out of the gates. He was the early leader. Coochie began quickly too, and Catenian's going fast, and so too is Piccadilly. When they reach the first corner, Catenian's going for speed today, and he races to the lead. Piccadilly second on the list as Box eating third, the fence, and Coochie's fourth. Two to Travis Gay, followed then by Vivid Miss, Banff Connection, a couple to Make Mine Magic, and Celestia last of all. 700 metres left to go. Catenian the leader, 3 parts Piccadilly. A length and a quarter to on the list, third the rails. Coochie's outside him, fourth. Two to Vivid Miss on the inside, Travis Gay, a couple, Banff Connection, Make Mine Magic a long way from them, and Celestia last as they turn the corner. Catenian's joined by Piccadilly as they corner at the 450. Coochie third on the list is trying to get out. He's in a sandwich at the moment. Then comes Vivid Miss and Travis Gay to the outside. Catenian leads, 300 to go from Piccadilly. On the list, gets around their heels, but Coochie's going to have to put him back in the pocket, and here's Vivid Miss, Travis Gay and Banff Connection. Vivid Miss hit the lead. Banff Connection and Travis Gay trying to go with the Vivid Miss, and on the list is picked up again. Banff Connection on the list. They hit the line. Photo can't pick it. Banff Connection and on the list, one of those two. It's a Photo third, Travis Gay or Vivid Miss. The next time, Make Mine Magic doing his best work at the finish from Coochie, Celestia, and then Catenian and Piccadilly has pulled up at the tail of the field. I'll sit on this. Banff Connection's out deep on the track. On the list, got held up at a vital stage, then he got through. And the winner is 4 on the list has got up. Number 4 on the list, Justin Stanley, has got up to win. 5, Banff Connection, Starthy Katsitas is second. 11 third, Vivid Miss, Kylie Cunningham. 3 fourth, Travis Gay, Brad Stewart. Numbers 4, 5, 11 and 3. Well, he's got home on the list by the barest possible of margins. He was on the fence, he was locked away. There's the finish links going up. He's won by a nose, and a very short one at that. He was on the fence, then he came away about the 250, and just as he was about to come around Piccadilly, Coochie went up outside him and shunted him back in. And then after that, he somehow has got picked up again, and he's gone through, and he's got there right on the line to win. Very heavily back to win the race, and he's got there by the proverbial inch. 4 on the list, Justin Stanley first. 5, Banff Connection, Starthy Katsitas second. 11 third, Vivid Miss, Kylie Cunningham. And 3 fourth, Travis Gay, ridden by Brad Stewart. Winner scored by a nose, with a half length between second and third. On the list pays $271.40, Banff Connection pays $470, and Vivid Miss pays $13.40, Quinella $48.40, and the trifecta has paid $1,559.70. All right, he's been the best back runner all day, and he's got there by a nose. These runners on the way back to scale. We should have correct weight coming through shortly after the running of the Bribie handicap.
Thanks, Sal. He certainly likes Eagle Farm, that horse. He's won 4 out of 6 at the track and has claimed the listed Bribie this afternoon. Next race at Eagle Farm is the Barossa Boy handicap over 1,300 metres. By the way, the Unitab first 4, 4, 5, 11, 3, $16,997.
Leon McDonald, Mrs. P.J. McDonald, Dr. R.G. and Mrs. J.R. Lehman, and by Rubiton from Farioka, Dilly Dally wins the T.J. Smith, 13, 12, 3 and 8. Second go.
He moves in, and that leaves Box to Blue being ridden by Mrs. Leake. Andrea Leake, married to John Leake, formerly Andrea Beveridge, the only female jumps jockey. They're off and racing now, and beginning slowly from the inside, the Rampager. There's 3 to negotiate on this first part of the course. And moving up wide out, Box to Blue, set alight going up with Noah Yarn. Over they go. They're all over safely. Third now just behind them, Danuccio, and back over on the inside was Chakra as they come to the second jump. Then on the outside of those was Black Anthem, being followed by Churchill, Winsome Willie. Then on the outside of those Dar High as they come to the Shillabere Road jump, and over they go, and they're all on their feet quite safely. Further back to Young Maverick, being followed by Winsome Willie. Here comes the Log, followed by Crafty Dancer, the Rampager, and last is Comely King. Box to Blue went clear, and he draws to the Log and leads by about 4 lengths. In second position came Chakra, who's over on the inside of Danuccio, being followed by Noah Yarn, and in there also was Black Anthem over on the inside. This lead is running out at the jumps. Box to Blue, and did cause a little bit of problem there for Danuccio, who bumped Noah Yarn. Now further back came Churchill. Young Maverick is improving between runners. They're right on top of the hill at the back of the field there. The Rampager jumped it very, very awkwardly and bumped another runner as they come down the hill now. Back to the leaders, and the pilot is Box to Blue, 2 on Chakra. Third over on the outside was Danuccio, followed by Black Anthem, then Young Maverick from Noah Yarn and Churchill, then Dar High, who's got 4 behind him as they come down the straight the first time. Then Crafty Dancer, followed by Young Maverick. From second last, Winsome Willie, and last is Comely King. No jumps now in the home straight. They'll swing out of the straight and head to the first one they went over, and the leader is Box to Blue, leading out by about 3 lengths with 1900 metres to go. Second is Chakra, third on the outside Danuccio, 1.5 lengths to Black Anthem, being cuddled by the rider, Young Maverick the outer. 2 lengths away came Churchill, his stablemate Noah Yarn on the outer. 3 away came Dar High, ridden very patiently from Crafty Dancer, Young Maverick, Winsome Willie and Comely King. They climb the hill now. They head out of the straight, and the leader is Box to Blue by 2 lengths to Chakra. Ahead away on the outside is Danuccio, being followed by Black Anthem, Young Maverick. Then came Churchill, scrubbed up, Noah Yarn. There's Dar High taking off around the outside. Here comes Brett Scott on Dar High, putting in his run. Crafty Dancer, his stablemate, one of them sticks to the inside and makes ground. Further back in the field came Young Maverick from Comely King and Winsome Willie as they go over Shillabere Road, and they head now towards the Log again. They're homeward bound now, and the leader is Box to Blue, 2 lengths to Chakra. On the outside, Young Mavericks moving up around Danuccio. 3 away, Dar High. In next position, about 4 away, followed by Crafty Dancer. There's a fall there. Coming down there was Churchill. Churchill's come down, has dislodged the rider. There's another one down as well over there at the Log. Now they're right on top of the hill, and Box to Blue still leads from Young Maverick Chakra. About 4 lengths, Dar High, being followed by Crafty Dancer, Noah Yarn and Comely King. Box to Blue joined on the inside by Young Maverick. 2 left the jump. Young Maverick goes up to Box to Blue. They've drawn out 3 Chakra, who's raced away from Dar High and Crafty Dancer as they come to the last. Here's the last jump, and the homeward run's about 450 metres. Young Maverick coming through on the inside has reached the lead from Box to Blue. Chakra runs on, about 8 away, Dar High in the straight. It's Young Maverick hard against the inside. Box to Blue's trying to rally. They're 3 in front of Chakra. Young Maverick on the inside. Box to Blue won't give it up. He's coming back. Young Maverick and Box to Blue clear of Chakra. Box to Blue goes to the lead. From in second place, Young Maverick, and then Chakra, and Box to Blue does it for Andrea Leake. What a performance. Box to Blue by 3. Second, I'd say Chakra just ahead of Young Maverick. The margin ahead, 10 lengths, Dar High. Followed in next by the Rampager from Crafty Dancer, looking for another lap like Monday from Comely King, Winsome Willie, Noah Yarn. The riderless horses are 6 and 14. Danuccio. Young Ben Ropier was a casualty there on top of the hill at the Log. He has come off. Danuccio has galloped on, and Churchill was the other one to come down. I think they may have got tangled up together at that particular stage.
Thank you, Hilton. Well done there to Andrea Leake, and charging away on Box to Blue to take out the feature Von Duser at Oakbank. 4 second Chakra, and 8's run third Young Maverick. Now, runners at the start at Ascot for race number 3, and Always Fast is the one they've come.
He's drawn, I would have thought, a little bit ordinary.
Yeah, he probably, he'd like to have a little bit more room, drawn over closer. He'd like to probably see a little bit more cut out of the track, but you never know, if he gets that nice run and can get out with a bit of...
5, Fill the Noise, and some specking for Wyndham All, number 3. Let's join Brian Martin.
Feel the Noise goes up. Call Me said to come along. The metric's gone in. Call Me Sid to come along with Serena. Coming up now. Now, Call Me Sid goes into line. Quaddy numbers are 2, 13 and 10. Just about ready. Race number 7, the Jack Elliott. Signal, stalls back racing, or Call Me Sid reared at the gates, and he missed it badly. Call Me Sid and AC/DC a bit slow away. Feel the Noise bounced out in front of Wyndham All, and Duez Dad's Cash has gone up third. River Dove is fourth, and further back Beau Gallant from further back, then Broadband. Then Havana Town, Oamaru Rhythm, followed by Serena. A gap symmetric AC/DC, and 2 or 3 last of all, Call Me Sid. Coming down the side, and Feel the Noise in front, nearly a length to Wyndham All. A length further back in the race, then third is Where's Dad's Cash. River Dove has gone up fourth, one off the fence, one further back Broadband, then Beau Gallant, and further back Havana Town, followed by Serena. Oamaru Rhythm, a gap AC/DC, Symmetric, and Call Me Sid on the turn. Feel the Noise straightened up, nearly a length in front. In fact, got 2 lengths to Wyndham All. Where's Dad's Cash? River Dove to the outside, a gap to Broadband, Havana Town, Beau Gallant and Oamaru Rhythm. Feel the Noise on the inside, 2 in front. River Dove is starting to peck it back out in the middle. River Dove going out after Feel the Noise is a length in front. Then Broadband with a late run. Still Feel the Noise the leader. River Dove and Broadband won't get it, and Feel the Noise all the way has scored just on a length to either Broadband or River Dove in a photo. A gap to Wyndham All, and then further back Havana Town. They're followed by Beau Gallant, Where's Dad's Cash, Oamaru Rhythm. Symmetric never came into it. Further back Call Me Sid, who made a mess of the start, and the last couple are Serena, and back near the tail is AC/DC. Feel the Noise. Reese McLeod. It's number 5, Feel the Noise. The judge calling on the photo for the minors here. Broadband, yes, it gets it. Broadband gets second, number 4, just ahead of number 1, River Dove. 5, 4 and 1. 5, 4 and 1. It's Feel the Noise all the way over Broadband and River Dove. 5, 4, 1 to race number 7 today.
For Reese McLeod, it's landed some good bets here. Feel the Noise, 780 and 260. And it's beaten Broadband and River Dove. It did have some serious specking in the last few minutes of betting. Feel the Noise. Now, Eagle Farm race number 7 is a 3-year-old event, a Class 6, and the favourite is Shinbok, number 2 at $3. Horse in terrific form coming up. Vector paid $246. Wyndham All, number 3, ran 4th, 5-4-1-3, your first 4 at Caulfield on race number 7. Roughies in the race, Treasure Time, who looks terrific for Claire Lindop at $12 as they head to the barrier. You won't miss it in the run in the bright orange and red colours. And we'll be heading to Hilton very shortly. Hilton Donaldson.
Durden, Paul Hamblin, Ben Ropier. The horses are okay as well. A little bit of concern with Churchill. He may have struck a nerve on falling, but we're yet to know the full details of that. Black Anthem fell on the second jump on the second lap. Off and racing now. Oh, missing the start hopelessly was Highbury. Seemed to buck or jump in the air. And Crest of Gold, Identifiable, were out fast with Policia and maybe McLaren coming up behind them. Then Rustic Opal, Fly For Me. She's trapped out a little bit deep. Treasure Time, Noble Win, followed by Highbury, and last is Jamatre. They've got 800 metres to go. Crest of Gold and Identifiable. No surprises here. These two speedsters going at each other by 4 lengths to maybe McLaren. 3 away Policia, Rustic Opal. 3 away Noble Win travelling, as is Treasure Time on the inner from Fly For Me. She's got back as they come down the hill. She's back to third last and 7 off the lead from Highbury, and last of all is Jamatre on the corner. Identifiable lays down the Lauder. Crest of Gold at the 300 and put the head in front. Maybe McLaren coming to the outside. Then Policia, Rustic Opal, and further back came Treasure Time, Noble Win at the 200. Identifiable, Crest of Gold, maybe McLaren, Rustic Opal. The back marker's not in the race at the moment. Maybe McLaren hit the lead from Identifiable and Crest of Gold. Maybe McLaren in front, and maybe McLaren does it for Cherie Buki. Scored by 3/4, Crest of Gold. Ahead away third was Identifiable. Close up, Fly For Me, Rustic Opal in a photo next. Followed in by Policia and also Jamatre, Noble Win, Treasure Time, and Highbury made a mess of the start.
Yeah, Cherie Buki, a part owner of Maybe McLaren, and it's Storm Dome to beat Crest of Gold and Identifiable, a gallant third. Should be 4, 5 and 1 at Oakbank, but maybe McLaren has now put 2 together, and that's his 7th win from just 12 starts. So he's been a very good money spinner in a short career. The welter coming up next from...
The